The phone slipped from my hand and hit the hardwood floor, the sound cracking through the stillness of the living room like a gunshot. Her words burned in my mind as I stared at the glowing screen. A queen knows when to leave the table when respect is no longer being served. It was right there on her public Instagram, posted an hour ago, beneath a photo of her wearing the emerald green dress I'd bought for our 5th anniversary. She was smiling in the picture, but her eyes, the eyes I'd memorized over 10 years, were sharper now, colder, like they belonged to someone else. My chest constricted, the air in my lungs squeezed by an invisible fist. Who was she talking about? And why did it feel like she had just carved my heart out with something blunt and merciless? The house felt too still. The kids were at my mother's place. I'd left the office early, thinking I'd surprise her with takeout from the Thai restaurant she loved. The bag sat on the counter, untouched, its lemongrass aroma turning bitter in the air. I scrolled through her post again, my thumb trembling. The comments blurred together, flames, clapping hands, yes queen, until one stopped me cold. You deserve better, girl. Walk away. My stomach churned. Better than me? The signs had been there for months. I'd buried them under excuses. The late nights at her graphic design job. The way she tilted her phone just enough so I couldn't see the screen. The laughter that sounded practiced when I asked about her day. Just work stress, she'd said, her tone gentle but distant, like a radio station fading in and out. And I had believed her. Because I wanted to. Because loving her was the only truth I'd ever known. The front door opened. My heart jumped. Evan. Her voice drifted in, light but careful, like she was testing the air. I stayed where I was, frozen in the kitchen, the phone's glow still on my hand. Her heels clicked on the floor, each step a countdown to something I wasn't ready to face. You're home early, she said when she walked into the light. The same dress from the photo hugged her body, the emerald fabric catching the warm chandelier glow. She looked beautiful, untouchable, but her smile faltered when she saw my face. What's wrong? I lifted the phone. My voice was barely a whisper. What's this, Leia? Her eyes darted to the screen. Panic flashed for a second before she hid it behind a light laugh. Oh, that? Just a silly caption. You know me. She reached for the takeout bag, fidgeting with the containers. Her hands shook. Don't. I said, sharper than I intended. Don't lie to me. Not now. I wanted her to tell me I was overreacting, to pull me close and make this nightmare dissolve. But she didn't. She just stood there, lips parting like she was searching for lines she hadn't prepared. It's not what you think, she murmured, her voice low, almost pleading. Can we just talk? Then talk. Who's not respecting you? Who's this queen walking away from? She set the container down slowly, her fingertips lingering on it as if it was keeping her steady. It's not about you, she said. But she wouldn't look at me. It's complicated. Complicated. I stepped closer, feeling the tension crackle between us. 10 years, Leia. 2 kids. A mortgage. A life. And you're posting things like I'm some stranger you're done with. Tell me what's going on. Her silence was heavier than a confession. The clock on the wall ticked, each second slamming into my skull. My mind replayed every late-night text, every client meeting that ran past midnight, every new password on her phone. Red flags I'd painted over with trust. I didn't mean for this to happen, she whispered, her voice breaking. It just did. My knees nearly gave out, but I caught myself against the counter. What did? I asked, though I already knew. His name is Marcus, she said. He's a client. It started as just coffee and work, but then, she stopped, eyes glistening. He saw me, Evan. Really saw me. Not the mom. Not the wife. Just me. I wanted to yell, to demand how she could throw away our life for someone who saw her. But all I said was, and I didn't. She winced like I'd struck her. You do. You always have. But it's different. You're safe. Predictable. She hesitated, but the word that followed twisted in the air. Exciting. The room spun. Memories flashed in fragments. The dive bar where we had our first date, her laugh echoing over cheap beer. The way she clung to me after our daughter was born. The nights we talked until sunrise. Had it all been real? How long? I asked, my voice flat. 6 months, she said. The number landed like a punch. Half a year of lies, of her slipping away while I slept next to her, blind. I turned toward the fridge. The kids' drawings were still pinned there. The grocery list in her handwriting still clung to the magnet. Do you love him? She didn't answer at first. That silence was enough. I don't know, she said finally. I love you, Evan. I do. But I need to figure out who I am without us. It felt like a death sentence. I grabbed my keys, my hands trembling so hard I almost dropped them. I'm going for a drive, I muttered. Staying would break me. Evan, wait, she called, but I was already out the door. The night air hit me like ice. I drove without aim. The city lights melting into streaks through tears I hadn't noticed until they blurred my vision. My phone buzzed in the cup holder, her name lighting up the screen. I ignored it. Then another notification, a new Instagram post. Against my better judgment, I pulled over and opened it. It was our wedding day. Her in white. Me beaming like I'd won the world. The caption read, "Sometimes you don't know what you have until you're about to lose it." My chest tightened. Was this regret? A plea? Or just another move in a cruel game? I sat there with the engine humming, 10 years of love clashing with 6 months of betrayal. I could turn back, fight for her, demand the truth. Or I could let her go. Let her chase whatever she thought she was missing. The road stretched ahead, dark and unending. For the first time in 10 years, I had no idea where it led.